What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay, and it was Fight Filled Sunday. Gosh, everybody was fighting. Well, we saw clips of people fighting, and you know what? Behaviors. We're going to talk about it after the 30. What's up, Janice Johnson? You was the first. What's up, Miss Pretty Wings? I hope you all are doing well. I got my coffee. Oh, you know what I forgot? Tag it. I'll get it later. What's up, Madeline Jones? What's up, Jay Parrish? Y'all, it was Fight Field Sunday. So no sooner than I just stopped talking about Queen 88 and Cream fighting in the Mo3 sector, I get a clip. Hey, Miss Creole Butterfly, of Jocelyn Hernandez beating the pulp out of this lady. I guess it was at the end of a concert or a venue. Erica Badu was here last night. It was packed. The roads were packed. I didn't go to the concert, but the roads were packed. But a lot of people believe that Jocelyn Hernandez was under the influence of something, how she was beating that lady up, and she just kept beating the lady up. But what gets me, you all, is the man holding the camera talking about something. Stop it, Jocelyn. Stop it, Jocelyn. Oh, Lord. And you just steady taping. That's what get me. It was the steady taping that get me. So he was just steady taping. Stop it, Jocelyn. Stop it, Jocelyn. And you just steady taping. I mean, just a hot mess. So, I thought it was terrible. Again, these women who shouldn't be having to fight are fighting. And the sad part about Jocelyn Hernandez and that lady is Jocelyn could be really picked up for assault because she was really beating that lady up. I mean, had that lady out of her clothes. And I'm looking at the men and I'm like, nobody wanted to really help that woman and put her a shirt on or give her a coat so you wouldn't see her breast. But all y'all did was sit up there and look at the woman and let this lady again tear this lady up. And yeah, people did say she looked like she was under the influence. I do not know. But something is definitely not right with you when you continue to pummel and beat somebody up. And I mean, I don't know if it was blood, sweat, tears. I don't know what was on the floor, but it was some wet substance on the floor. And I'm like, man, if she's really beating this lady up that badly, she may be getting charges. So somebody said Jocelyn and Big Lex have been beefing since her reunion. But again, this is where we go again. Who cares how long they've been beefing? You don't put your hands on people. Did not Portia learn that lesson? I mean, did not the lady, what's her name on Real Housewives of Potomac, learn that lesson? You don't put your hands on people. Now you can appear to like you get ready to whoop some tail, but you don't put your hands on people. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jocelyn Hernandez get picked up. But the sad part about it is, it's the same thing that we saw in the Mo3 sector. We saw Queen 88, I guess that's her name, beating the hell out of Cream. And unfortunately, Cream's son jumped in the fight. And anyway, when you take your mama to a fight, that's saying a lot about you. But let me say this. Queen 88 took somebody's shirt, okay? It seemed like somebody had a black eye. Now, he may got some licks in, but Queen 88, look, and the sad part about it, everybody banged up. When you 50 years old, you should be fighting because you getting banged up too. So if she hit that boy in his eye, her fist gonna be swollen. He hit her a couple of times. She gonna be sore in the morning. What is on here? Let me tell you, I think it is a tragedy for grown people to be out here fighting like this. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. And a lot of this stuff could have been prevented if people, you know, you don't have to meet up with folk to prove who you are and all of that stuff. That's foolishness. And then y'all let people prompt and prime y'all up to fight. And I just think it's ridiculous. And I think we're fighting for the wrong thing. Now they said again, Jocelyn Hernandez allegedly was under some influence. And this is why she's really acting up. And a lot of people said that you can hear that when they were taping it. But that's what got me. The grown men sitting there looking at these women fight. That lady's shirt was torn off her whole body. And all they said is, stop, Jocelyn, stop, stop. And you ain't doing nothing about it. You just busy taping. This is why I don't buy this stop, or who they fight, somebody stop them. I mean, when you that close. It's one thing when you online, but it's another thing when you that close. So, but people are going to be people, and it's unfortunate that people have to do these types of things. That is not way of handling things. I guess that's their way of handling things. But the sad part about it is, if that lady decides to press charges, she may have a case. She may have a case. I don't know Ebony 757, but she was like a pit bull, not letting go. And she kept beating that lady, Let me go on to some other stuff too. Donald Trump. Y'all, let me tell you why I'm so worried about this Trump thing. First of all, Fox News act like no indictment is happening. When you go look at Fox News, girl, they talking about Hillary Clinton email and Hunter Biden and foolala, stuff that done been investigated and came up with nothing. I'm just like, are you serious? But let's get to the issue at hand. Yeah, it's sad, Ebony 757. You shouldn't be encouraging that kind of stuff. It's sad. Because that kind of behavior will get somebody unalived, as they would say, or somebody really hurt, or thrown in jail. You all, this man had classified documents. In these classified documents, it let people know where our vulnerabilities were, other countries' nuclear capabilities. They said the man even showed Kid Rock something, don't touch this. But this man is sick. This man is sick. Everything to him is something to be shown. Top secret documents. Then you're getting your butler, your assistant into trouble because he was moving the documents. I mean, y'all, let me say this. If you know it's wrong, don't do it. Because what these people do is try to set you up. And this is why I tell people on these companies, y'all need to watch these promotions. Every promotion ain't a promotion. Some of these promotions are set up. And in a ballroom on the stage. Are you serious? Yeah, it's going to be interesting because of that lady who he appointed. But let me tell you something. All eyes on her, and she got one time. She got one time to do something off. Two lawyers done dropped out because they know how foolish this man is. And I don't think people understand that we don't know who saw these things. It's already been reported that a Chinese lady and another person pretending to be an heiress to a royal family was wandering Mar-a-Lago. You don't know who. Those are the people we know of. You don't know who was roaming those grounds and could have come across those top secret documents. Donald Trump has overshared too much stuff. Y'all know what's going on with the phone today, boo-boo. I don't know what's happening today. I don't know if it's the weather or not, y'all. It's going to be hot in San Antonio. So anyway, y'all, I think he needs to go to jail. This don't have nothing to do with Republican, Democrat. If this was a Democrat, they would have been in jail. If this was somebody who was black, like Barack Obama, baby, he would have been in jail, under the jail. So we're tired of people saying justice is blind, but this man's still running free. Those charges that he is being indicted for carry a maximum, a minimum rather of 20 to 10 years. So we'll see what happens. Hey, what's up, CDP? What's up, pretty brown skin? Well, anyway, y'all, what else is going on besides people fighting? And besides, we have a president, a former president, who's getting ready to go to jail. He really should, y'all. I swear. I mean, what else does he have to do? He already was found guilty again for that civil trial because the lady is resuing him again because he ran his mouth. He has the New York situation going on. Now he has the Mar-a-Lago. He has January 6th. Then he still got y'all look, it's so many cases. He got the civil cases. He has the New York case, which I think is the weakest one of all, but he got the New York case, which he have all of those indictments. Then he's in Mar-a-Lago right now for the the documents, the classified documents, obstruction of justice. Then he has the January 6th situation going on. Then, lastly, we got that Georgia situation. This man is going to be tied up in court for a long time. He don't need to get no pardon. This stuff is unpardonable. All of the stuff he's done, and it just sets a bad precedent for anybody else who comes after him. I'm sorry. He took an oath. Creole butterfly, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. This man is putting unqualified people in posts they have no business being in. He's trying to ban school books. He's trying to be Trump housing. So he thinks going beyond Trump is the best thing to do. And I'm telling you. Now, again, this is why I caution people of color, Black, Latino, LGBTQ. Now is not the time to be fighting against each other. Now it's time to really join forces and come against this particular man. Because this man is banning books. He doesn't want people to know about Black history. He's trying to scrap all affirmative action programs. He's trying to have nobody say gay. All of this stuff, you all. And I'm telling you, what happens to one happens to all. Let me tell you what's going on with this affirmative action thing. I have friends right now who work in the diversity, equity, and inclusion. And a lot of these programs are federally mandated, and that's how they keep in their jobs. Because the state of Florida cannot discontinue a federally funded and a federally mandated position. And that's why diversity, equity, and inclusion still stands in Florida. Anything that deals with the state, he's gutting out. But any diversity program that deals with a federal situation, he can't touch it. But let me tell you what he's trying to do. He's trying to elect people on the board or put people on the board that will vote his way to gut these things out. This man is diabolical. People don't understand. And I'm going to say this, you ain't going to beat Disney. Boo, you ain't going to beat Disney. Ron DeSantis, you are not going to beat Disney. And I'm going to leave it right there. They need to, let me tell you something, they need to get that man. Let me say this, they're trying to get him before he gets elected because it brings up a problem if he is elected president, which I hope and pray to God he's never elected. But yeah, and now you got Bill Barr, you got Mike Pence, who shouldn't be running for nothing but for Jesus and his life. And you got all of these Mitt Romney saying that this man is not fit. Now, I'm going to give Mitt Romney some props because Mitt Romney has been consistently against Trump. You got Ted Cruz. Y'all, these people are a mess. You got Ted Cruz who kissing Donald Trump's butt. And Donald Trump said that Ted Cruz's daddy had something to do with JFK's demise and talked about his wife. Then you got Lindsey Graham, who told the people he would never vote for Donald Trump and he's unfit to serve. And now Lindsey Graham is Donald Trump's biggest cheerleader. And I can't even give Chris Christie a pass because Chris Christie campaigned for the man. I mean, these people, baby, it's called politics. It's just crazy. Where are you, Mitch McConnell? Mitch McConnell ain't saying that. Y'all see Mitch McConnell is quiet. Mitch McConnell is usually vocal. Mitch McConnell ain't saying that. And speaking of not saying anything, so y'all, is ZX channel gone or he struck for 7 days? What's going on with ZX? Because baby, with all of this fighting going on, honey, you ain't hear one peep from ZX. I knew. Look, I know that. I know something's going on. I know something going on. Baby, it's done been 2-3 fights and ZX ain't say nothing. Baby, I know something going on. I hope he can pay his water bill since he ain't on YouTube, Jesus. My God. Rockabye, baby, he's raising a lot of money, but a lot of that money is going to legal. And let me say this, these lawyers are not going to represent people that ain't going to get paid. Donald Trump has a history of not paying people. And y'all, that money is burned up. You can't use that again, if he used that money that people gave him for his campaign, he can't go use it for legal fees because that's misappropriation. You can't do that. Donald Trump is on the ropes, baby. He's not, he has too many lawsuits. He has too many lawsuits. He got campaign. He got these businesses. I don't know about that, y'all. You can't beat the DOJ. More money than you have. I'm just saying. What's up, Itsy Bitsy Shakes? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I think they have an albatross across their neck, around their neck right now, and it's gonna hurt them. Because again, if Donald Trump wins, it will galvanize the Democratic Party. If he wins, baby, Democrats will be voting, LGBTQ plus people will be voting, black folk will be voting, liberal people will be voting, independents will be voting, because yeah. So I don't think he can win because he's just not, and a lot of the people who voted for him don't want him anymore because he's just a liability. If he loses, DeSantis, so like I said, I know Joe Biden is falling, but again, Joe Biden is consistent. Now you can't use no campaign money. Child Cornel West, that's just a statement, baby. So he could be on Wikipedia. They can have some stuff near his name that he ran for president. Cornel West can't even get on the ballot for half of them states. Unfortunately, y'all, I hate to say it, unfortunately, black people can't be radical. Now, see, DeSantis can be radical. Y'all notice that? DeSantis can be radical and Donald Trump can be radical. They can be very radical, but black folk can't be radical. Notice when Obama won, he separated himself from Jesse Jackson and Reverend Al Sharpton. He didn't go to those people. Obama stayed the hell away from them people. He went to folk like Oprah. But you can't really be radical. And Cornel West is radical. He's an intellectual, and I mean, he wrote good books, but he's too radical. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, he may have it on them all. They all crazy, and they all got stuff on each other. And let me say this, y'all. I don't have a problem with Cornel West, but I just think he's too radical. If Colin Powell wouldn't have messed up with the Bush thing and would have went along with that story, knowing good and well that there was not weapons of mass destruction, he would have been an awesome candidate for president. See, I would vote for Colin Powell. Believe it or not, because he seems fair and balanced. And I don't know. I would vote for Colin Powell. I would because again, Colin Powell is very tight-lipped. He seems like he's trustworthy on both sides. But a Tim Scott, never. The late Herman Cain, never. What's up, Cruiser? Let me say say this, y'all. Jeremiah Wright is extremely liberal. People don't understand that they were doing same-sex marriages at Jeremiah Wright Church way before it became popular. Jeremiah Wright is a part of United Church of Christ, which is the most liberal evangelical church in the United States. I mean, for real. Now, we heard Jeremiah Wright, but Jeremiah Wright Church was very liberal. People got it twisted. So, yeah, she knows what it gives. Colin Powell's wife knows what it gives. Yeah, he passed on, but what I was saying is that I would vote for. I would consider. I wouldn't even say I would even consider. He seems like a candidate that could win. Yeah, see, Jeremiah Wright was black liberation theology. Jeremiah Wright, James Cone, Cynthia Weems, those they were definitely black liberation theology. Yeah, let me say something. Jeremiah Wright's church was very liberal. I don't. People saw that little clip and went down there with it, but you know, again, Jeremiah Wright served his country. Jeremiah Wright is a veteran, and then you got to look at them. Now, I don't care, but I'm gonna leave it right there. So, y'all, what else is going on in these YouTube streets besides people fighting? Y'all, let me say this. I don't think any. Now, let me say this. Queen 88. She threw punches. She dominated. But I don't. Again, y'all, I don't get joy out of that. And no, I felt that nobody won. I just feel that nobody won. I mean, you got 50-year-old women meeting at the park, fighting, and people egging them on. And the thing that gets me is it's premeditated. These people knew it was going to happen. It was a premeditated meeting. They're going to go and do it. I'm like, are you serious? So I thought that was very interesting that these ladies pretty much push people, let people push them up to fight. It just amazes me. It just amazes me. But, you know, it is what it is, right? That's right, Vivian. Cast your vote for Juicecation, boo. Somebody's grandmama at the park fighting like a damn fool. Okay, that's the thing. Was it a family outing? Y'all, come on, let's pack a lunch. We're going to see mama go fight this lady. And I would have been like, no, mom, you're not going to go out there. I would have took the keys. I'm just like, how do you, your mama fighting and you out there? And again, the boy is 18. I agree with Miss Cruiser. He only know what he know. He shouldn't have jumped in. But then people talking, is it a fair fight? No one should have been fighting. That's the whole thing. And then the bigger question is, who brings their family out to see somebody fight, so you can fight somebody? What does that say about you and your family value that you bringing your children out there? What does that say? That gets me. What does that say? So I just think that it's, you know, these older ladies fighting and stuff. And I'm like, are you serious? But, you know, it is what it is. And they are doing what they're doing. So, you know, and some people think that it's okay. And you know, everybody comes from different walks of life, you know, to determine what's okay, what's not okay. I get it. I just think it's tragic. I just think that you shouldn't have to do all of that. I think it's tragic. Who does that? Y'all be doing it? No, but I don't recommend people to be hitting folk. I don't recommend violence. That's one thing to roast and gag. And again, that's why we have a problem with Jocelyn Hernandez putting her hands on that lady. And y'all, I think it's sad. And you know what? And I think it's even sadder that people advocate that mess. I think it's sad that people, and I went to go watch it. Y'all, let me say this. I wanted to, I said, let me go watch it because people may be over exaggerating this. It may not be as bad as they say it is. And baby, you know what? It was bad. It was bad. And even worse was some of the content creators up there advocating the mess. There's a content creator now saying that he letting the new people do what they gotta do. And I'm like, baby, no, we But like I said, some people like it, and that's what they get off on. And you know, it is America, and people have the right to like what they like. I am not mad at those folks. I just think that it's I think it's tragic. Did y'all see the Mayweather versus John Gotti Jr. melee? Felt like Don King era. Now that's generational ignorance. I think it is too, Miss Cruiser. I think it's very sad. What have we come to when you got an 18-year-old, a pregnant woman, women who are over their in their 50s or over, sitting there fighting at a park, and then you got people looking at it physically and online, and they say this thing has been boiling, so it's a premeditated thing. And that's what gets me. It's the premeditation that gets me. So that means that you let people push you up, and then you go do it. Now, if somebody would have pulled out a weapon and someone would have lost their lives, then you would have had people like, oh, I don't believe this, and all of that, all for some entertainment. It ain't nothing but Hunger Game type mess, blood sport type mess. I'm like, are you serious? So again, if you had to look at it, you could say, well, Queen 88 won the fight. Well, but she didn't really win. Nobody really won. The son looked bad because he's trying to defend his mama, but the mama shouldn't have been out there fighting in the first place. And the mama never should have put her son in a position where she would do that. Then she shouldn't have brought her family out there. And it says a lot again that they would go out there and she would bring them, which I'm like, you know, any respected mom don't want people to see that. Then you got another 51-year-old woman who's out there and she's fighting. She should know better. I think that's crazy. And then you got the audience egging it on. Like it's a normal thing. And it's not normal. It's not normal because it wasn't in self-defense. These two people actually went out knowing what they were going to do. It was not like Cream was walking in the mall and then here come Queen 88 and then she had to defend herself. They know what was going on. Yeah, it's a lot of fighting going on. Then you got, like I said, you got the Jocelyn Hernandez situation, and they said she's on some stuff. Allegedly, they said that she might have been under the influence, and I thought something was wrong with her too because she kept on looking for that woman. I mean, it's like I mean, like, girl, you already done beat the woman to a pulp, and now you're gonna beat her up again. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on with these people? I didn't even see this Gotti thing. I didn't even see that. So I didn't even see that. So y'all, it is bad. It's bad all over. I wish people would do better, but hey, it is what it is, you know. You can only do what you got to do for you. I went to see it, and like I said, because I really wanted to be informed of what I was talking about, but once I got the gist of what was going on, I'm like, this is not entertainment. I said, this is a tragedy. You got these people on camera committing a crime. You got these people on camera committing assault. Assault is a crime. I don't know how you justify self-defense because they both knew what was going on. So I don't know how they could justify self-defense on this. I'm just looking at this whole thing like, really? Hold on, y'all. Let me go check my text message. Somebody just texted me. Okay, I'm back. You all, today is just really weird. I mean, yesterday was really weird as well. So what else has been going on in the sector? And let me say this. This fight is a Mo 3 thing. It's not even beef sector. It ain't even beef sector. But what is going on in the beef sector? And truth be told, yeah. Angry Black Smurf, which fight? Which fight you talking about? You talking about Jocelyn Hernandez, the Floyd Mayweather, or the fight that happened over there in the Mo 3 sector? And somebody got the clip. You know they got the clip. I don't know where it is, but I believe somebody have it. Oh, I don't know if they took it off or not. Somebody probably just said, hey, y'all can get arrested. But you know what? It happened, and there's so many clips out there now that, yeah, somebody gonna give it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So what is actually going on in the beef sector that's worth talking about besides this fight? I don't know. It's just seems like that's what it dominates. We saw Dovey going in with Tracy, but that, again, child, that done been eclipsed by this Mo 3 fight. She really wanted to argue, baby. Ooh, Miss Dovey wanted to fight, honey. She kept on getting agitated. I'm like, Dovey. I said, no, go tell your story, Dovey. She really wanted to fight. And like I said, I'm not there. I'm like, girl, I ain't gonna cuss you out and fight and stuff. People want that. People want that. She was itching for a fight. Dovey was ready for a fight, baby. Dovey was ready. Her lips was wet for a fight. Baby Angela, that's what I'm saying. Baby, she wanted to argue. I heard y'all. He did it late at night though. It's all over IG and beyond. Yeah. You can't hide that. But honey, Dobie wanted to fight, baby. Dobie was looking for a fight. She was not playing with the girls. Dobie was looking for a fight. And Tracy came up. And let me say this. Because Dobie said, I know you. Now, I thought I saw that. I know that you like her. I thought I saw that. But again, I could be wrong. Also, I heard, now I know I heard this. I heard Dobie say that she was going to be on our cruise. Now I'm going to be on a Carnival cruise going to the Bahamas, but it ain't your ship. Okay. And then when she said that, it makes perfectly good sense. You ain't going to be on the cruise with Tracy, so you can talk mad mess. Because I'm telling you, I was like, girl, you doing a lot for somebody who's going to be on that cruise with somebody. But honey, she wanted Miss Ashley, that's right, she wanted to argue. Yes, she did. Now, I did hear her say that, y'all. But Dobie wanted to argue her. That I wouldn't gonna. I would never. I wouldn't. Y'all. That's my whole demeanor. I'm not here to argue. We're gonna diffuse this, and we're gonna do what we gotta do. And it's funny because Dobie left the platform when Tracy came up, but when Tracy was telling her story, honey, Dobie clicked back on that link, baby. I was rolling. She talked too much. I was like, Dobie, honey, was doing the most. Dobie was doing the most. Because I thought it was odd. I'm like, girl, you doing a whole lot of yabbering for somebody who going to be on the ship with somebody who you got to see. And I was a little worried. I'm like, because it was peace in the valley. And I'm like, I'm a little worried because Dobie is talking mad cash junk. And then Dobie said, no. Dobie said that she said she was gonna be on the ship, but she didn't tell y'all which ship. Now, Dobie girl, Dobie girl, I don't know if you got amnesia, but you sat right on over here and say you couldn't wait to see us and you were gonna be on the ship and all of this. Now, Dobie, it could have been that you were gonna go on a Carnival cruise, and you may have failed to mention that when you was talking to us, but you sure did say that. I'm just saying, you sure did say that, boo. Miss Cruiser, again, and this is the thing, folks be lying hard. And then you catch them and then they be like, I ain't say that. I'm like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Be lying hard. Huh? And that's what get me with these folks. Baby, they be lying so hard and then they like, I ain't say that. Yes, you did, girl. Yes, you did. And you can tell when she lying because she starts saying, she start, you start getting, and she started talking like Pebbles on Fred Flintstone. She started talking like Pebbles. Oh Lord, she started doing that baby talk. You can tell when she lied, but anyway, it is what it is. I love me some Dobie, but the truth is, I like Miss Dobie too. She had me rolling. I mean, she be telling some stories, but I mean, she did lie though, because she did say she was coming on that cruise. Anyway, it's all good. I ain't telling y'all who coming on the cruise. You need to be on the cruise, huh? If you want to know who gonna be on the cruise, you need to come on to the cruise. So anyway, y'all, I am out. I will talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Y'all have a good Monday. I might be back for lunch. Peace.